There exists an enduring debate in sports, one perpetually unresolved by fans and pundits.
When we talk about greatest, we're talking about a guy whose prime, who concentrated the highest level of performance over a significant number of years.
Who as the icons come and go,
It's very difficult to have comparisons of eras.
are left only to speculate which one was the greatest of all time.
The only thing a human being can do is to be best in his time. Sometimes it comes down to taste. So I think that discussion is hard.
But when identifying the most heralded competitor in mixed martial arts,
One after another. No one ever did it like that. Understand?
the debate appears to be settled.
100%. He's the greatest fighter of all time.
As evidence continually points
He's unparalleled.
to John Bones Jones.
He has dominated every great challenger he's ever fought.
Since becoming the youngest ever UFC champion at just 23, Jones has shattered light heavyweight records.
In 2011, John Jones became the youngest champion in UFC history.
Most title defenses.
Once again, John Jones proving to be far too much.
The most championship fights ever in the history of sport.
Most wins.
Most wins finishes in UFC light heavyweight history.
Longest unbeaten streak.
John Jones has been on top for over 10 years.
He's beaten them all. He is the GOAT.
After vacating the title in 2020, Jones will return in a new weight class. MMA's premier division, reserved for the planet's baddest men.
If he does what he did at light heavyweight, it's going to be crazy because he will mix things up big time.
On March 4th in Las Vegas, Jones will compete for the vacant heavyweight crown.
John Jones is so motivated for this fight. This is his opportunity. This is his moment.
I'm coming back to be great,
Oh, John landed a high kick.
to be the heavyweight champion of the world.
John is all over him.
Here comes Johnny Bones with the ground and pound. Cormier
That could be it.
trying to survive.
That's it. He's out. He's out.
Jones has done it.
Against the former interim champion from Paris, France,
This man is a problem.
Ciryl Gane.
One of the most technical fighters that we've ever seen in the heavyweight division.
He's a GOAT, for sure. But it's my time now.
Oh, Troy's hurt. It's percussive and concussive by Ciryl Gane. What a finish.
So let's go.
Ciryl Gane's crowning achievement was followed by a unification bout for the undisputed title that would not fare as well.
A seemingly dejected Ciryl Gane back to the blue corner.
He went 5 rounds. He lost a decision trying to unify the world heavyweight belt.
I'm a little bit sad. It's a really good experience, and I think I'm just arriving in this game, so the future is front of me.
But on March 4th, Gane has a second chance to capture the now vacated heavyweight belt. In a main event bout with former light heavyweight champion John Jones.
Let's go. Stay strong and stay in it. I know you got it.
The most exceptional talent that any division has ever seen. A once-in-a-generation talent. A collegiate wrestler whose true calling was combat.
He's a real natural talent. Makes up moves on the spot as he fights. Fantastic throws. Creative. An incredible athlete. Is the youngest champion in UFC history.
Legends.
He stops Rampage Jackson. Oh! Yoda's in trouble. He's out. He is the present and he is the future. And he might be the greatest talent that we've ever seen in the UFC. Oh, nasty. He is beating Glover Teixeira up.
Hall of Famers.
John, take it down, DC! Cormier's in big, big trouble.
That is it! John Jones has done it!
Top contenders.
That's a dangerous, scary man to be in front of.
John Jones is a winner. He's a guy who knows how to dig deep.
The most championship wins in the history of this organization.
No man could ever seize his title.
The most unique talent in the history of sport.
And after 3 years on the shelf, Jones is now ready for a return at heavyweight.
3 sets of 30, just kind of open them up. Get the nervous system firing, then see how that bar feels today.
I set up a gym at my house about 2 months before COVID hit, and I've been training nonstop.
Good, excellent, excellent.
It's great to have a place to go and to blow off steam.
Go, go, that's it. 3, 4, good, rest.
I made the plan to get to heavyweight, and at first I thought it'd be really easy. I thought I could do it in a few months.
Good. Good. That's it. That's better. All right, let's go press for 5 reps. That's the most you've ever pressed for 315.
As I got more into the culture, I realized that if I wanted to do it right,
Oh, let's go, baby.
Yes, you can. Come on.
it would have to be something I really committed my whole life to, and that's what I did.
Good.
It kept me happy.
Good. 2, come on.
It gave me new goals.
Stay in it.
And my biggest goals was just become a heavyweight champion of the world.
Go. Stay in it. Stay in it. Yep, yep. Come on. One more. Come on. Stay in it. Stay in it. Stay in it. Stay in it. Come on. Straight up. Straight up. Go. Let's go.
I'm the greatest.
Let's go.
I'm so flagrant.
Let's go. Let's go.
Who am I? I'm the greatest. Who am I? I'm so flagrant.
It went from, hey, John, I need you to eat today so that you can have energy, to muscles starting to come on and numbers starting to grow, bumping up his volume, his training. Keep working. Keep working. Allowing him to move like he did at light heavy. Once we got him there, we're like, all right, let's get ready to fight.
John Jones was once the baddest man in UFC, and now he's set to return. He's going to do it as a heavyweight. He'll take on Ciryl Gane at UFC 285 on March 4th in Las Vegas. They will fight for the heavyweight title.
Who am I? I'm the greatest. Who am I? I'm so flagrant.
I do everything I used to do, just more confidently and with more power.
Who am I? I'm the greatest. Who am I? I'm so flagrant.
Constant, there it is. That's it.
It's going to be strong. It's going to be fast, sharp. I'm really sure for that, and I'm prepared for that. But it's a human, and I'm a human. I'll fight it. 2 hands, 2 feet, so let's make it happen.
Who am I? I'm the greatest.
I've been waiting for a long time for all this, you know, and I'm not going out there to lose. I'm not going out there to win either. I'm going out there to dominate. And that's what I'm going to do.
Following the first defeat of his professional career, former interim heavyweight champ Ciryl Gane would return with a headlining spot on the UFC's first ever event in his native Paris, where head coach Fernand Lopez would implement a brand new strategy.
Listen to this crowd.
This is not a sport for nice guys. We need to hurt people. The mindset that we went in Paris was bring the dog inside you.
Oh! No seats are being used in the arena right now.
I get touched by Taicho Waza.
Oh! He's belted him with that.
There's the power.
He buzzed him with that one for sure.
Wow! Wow!
He won't be thinking about that blood now.
Ty has to put it on him right now. He's hurt, he's wounded, and he's not fully recovered.
I'm like that, and after I'm on my ass. Whoa, what the But I stay focused.
He's gonna go again. Oh!
Okay, let's go to the wall.
This is Tuivasa's range.
He went there for the brawl.
What a comeback from Gane.
Taking chances.
The intensity of this crowd is burning the paint of the walls here.
Take his risk. Got caught many times.
Both men We're almost just finished. Just unbelievable. What a round. Wow.
But keep going till he stop Tai Tuivasa.
Gane is taking the wind out of Tuivasa's sails.
What we're doing now is to bring the monster inside him. Come out.
Oh! It's percussive and concussive by Ciryl Gane. What a finish.
I'm happy because I prove it. I can be a real dangerous situation, but I can manage this also.
No matter who, Dana, now I'm go ahead to the belt.
Ciryl, bon gamin, gone!
My heart grew up a lot in France after this event. More solicitation in the media, interview, but also for the RSFC. I believe in this project. I'm the face of the French MMA. Yeah, sometimes it's a little bit hard, but this is a good feeling. This is always nice. When I meet some people, the people are really always kind with me.
Enchanté.
Ça va bien?
Bonjour Ciryl, merci pour la vidéo.
Avec plaisir, avec plaisir. On va prendre une coupette tout à l'heure. Everything is beautiful. The fight is beautiful. The crowd is beautiful. The fighter is really beautiful. I'm so happy. This is hell, baby. You understand? So that's why we're really happy. We are to the Accor Arena, and if you have good memories, I did the first event in Paris there, so this is a little bit special. That's cool, that's cool. And this is my first game. Bonsoir. To be a fighter is not easy, and it's not long. You must do everything you can during this time. Today we are here for the Bulls and Pistons, but that a few months it was for me, so that's really crazy. I'm really confident for the future.
Gane's next opponent can be found in the southwestern United States, where former UFC light heavyweight champion Jon Jones has enlisted the services of training partners with UFC heavyweight experience.
It's that time again, Paulie.
Oh, yeah.
It's that time again. Can you play, Walt? You got skills? I'm honored to be around a bunch of 300-pound beasts. Maurice Green has been one of my main training partners over the years. He never misses a practice. I got Jorgen de Castro. He's like a tank. He feels no pain. He's always looking to knock your head off.
The man Titan with the flush KO! Holy smokes, he put him to sleep!
I got Walt Harris in town. He's a natural southpaw.
I don't know if there's a faster set of hands in the heavyweight division than those possessed by Walt Harris.
Much bigger than me, but he fights with a nice swagger that keeps me sharp.
The big ticket coming up large! There it is!
I have a really strong grip around me right now, so I'm pretty confident.
Another unique element of UFC 285 Fight Camp is the return of Team Jones to the original Jackson MMA facility in Albuquerque, where preparations to face Ciryl Gane on March 4th are paired with a nostalgic backdrop.
This is the building that I was recruited to come train at.
Here we go, set, go!
It's not the fanciest place. It's in the hood. It's a little grungy. But I have so many great memories here.
Let's work. Last one. Let's work. Let's go, Jones.
You know, back in the early days where this sport was really being forged, this was one of the meccas where you could really come, learn from the best coaches, train with the best partners.
Hand fight, hand fight, hand fight. Come on, keep his hips free.
And the proof was in the pudding.
This leg's in the way. The rest of you. So with pommel, we need to commit our footwork and our hips. I want you nice and loose. Greco's loose.
We like being back into this old gym. It's a Rocky II vibe in here. And everybody's brought in for one goal, and that's to help John become heavyweight champion of the world.
That's what we needed in this room. Was a wrestling spirit. A really great team. Just got better. You can feel it, huh? You're like, damn, this is a big move.
Ready?
I watch Ciryl training, and he trains pretty. He has like pretty clothes on. He has a pretty gym that he's a part of. He's punching a heavy bag, or he's beating up on some lesser opponent. I never see him in the trenches, wrestling, having someone on top of him, bigger than him, grinding him out. I don't get impressed by you having nice footwork and being from France and all that. This is not a kickboxing match. I'm gonna bring him into the trenches. I'm gonna bring him into the trenches and see how bad he wants it.
When former UFC light heavyweight champion Jon Jones returns to action on March 4th, it won't be his first time coming back from an extended hiatus.
Jones has been stripped of some form of his UFC title, a record 3 times.
Jon Jones tested positive for Turinabol.
Jones was allegedly involved in a 3-car accident, injuring a woman.
Positive for the main metabolite found in
His
cocaine.
most recent arrest in Albuquerque for DWI, firing a
Sends a
handgun.
clear message that even the best fighter in the world, you're gonna be held accountable.
But the indiscretions that led to layoffs of the past
Down and back, nice and easy.
have shaped the man Jones is today.
I feel like we all have multiple sides. And if you don't, I feel sorry for you.
And go.
You know, we have our goals, we have our setbacks. We have an idea of the person we want to be, and then there's the person we actually are.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nice.
It's just being a human being, really. I have some regrets in life, but for the most part, I realize that if you have the opportunity and the ability to be really good at something, then you owe it.
We start cooling it down for you. You're all in really good health. Everything's okay. I suggest just jump in on the top.
Oh, yeah. You owe it to the people who can't do what you're doing,
Watch your steps. You're in.
who aren't getting the opportunities you're getting. I owe it to them to put myself out there and do it. So that's what I'm going to do.
John never fought someone like Ciryl. I mean, like every embedded people are saying the same thing, right? We never see this, we never see this. But we can agree that Ciryl is one of the guys who literally changed the standard of movement and striking in the heavyweight division. He's taking this very seriously. This is the first time that I'm seeing him being vocal that I want to do this. I want to be in the discussion of being a GOAT and have a legacy.
John is a GOAT. John is a GOAT. When I started MMA, I want to be this kind of fighter, like GSP, like every fighter like that. So yes, he's a GOAT. And for me today, I'm so happy it's for this opportunity because my mentality is a mentality like, I don't like to lose, my man. Seriously, I don't like to lose. I want to win, and I like to test me, you see? I'm an athlete, but I like to test me. That's why I'm so happy for this opportunity. And it's 50-50 for John Jones and for the belt.
Okay, we got 3 more of these, okay? 3 more, then we'll go over there and have some fun in the deep end. Go! We're here in Albuquerque, New Mexico at Betsy Patterson's swimming pool at Sandia. We're 7 days out from the heavyweight title with Ciryl Gane. He looks really good, he looks really strong. He doesn't have to cut weight, so he's in a really good mood. Things are looking good.
Did he get me?
I didn't see. I don't think I got him on the last one. He was definitely trying.
I would take that as a yes.
John got me when it counted. No, I wasn't paying attention to that. That's that champ endurance right there. All right, let's go. Same thing, down and back. Keep that kick nice and strong.
Would I consider a 3-year training camp? No, not a 3-year training camp. We've been working consistently for 3 years. We've been building on our team for 3 years.
Good job, guys. All right, relax for a minute, then we're gonna head over to the deep end.
It gives me a lot of confidence. I really genuinely believe that I was born to fight. I feel like I'm living in my destiny, and it feels great. I feel like I have a lot of purpose, and that's what life's all about.
All right, with you 3, we're gonna play a little game. This isn't that deep. You can go get it, bring it back. I want it back here, okay? You got it. Yeah. Nice. Good job. That was good, though. Remember at the beginning of camp, you tried to go down and get it? You couldn't get it.
Was not happening.
This is easy now.
The slogan of this training camp is, win today. Try to win every day. When my training camp started, I couldn't get down there 14 feet and get the brick. Just couldn't do it. Now we're getting multiple bricks at different depths. It's the small victories that leads to the big ones.
Yeah!
Oh, let's go! Brandon Gibson, Coach Gibson's here with us today. He usually doesn't show up, but he knew the cameras were going to be here. And I'm gonna keep it real. I think his greatest advantage is that he's white. That's his swimming advantage. He's a white male. Look at Brandon, look at Brandon.
Mermaid.
We swim together. Hey, Jesse, should we end with like a 5-minute tread?
Yeah, if you're in more of a seated position, it's gonna be a lot easier.
Well, the big victory is becoming heavyweight champ of the world. But instead of just focusing on the end result, you focus on the destination, you focus on the journey getting there. One foot in front of the other. Eventually, touchdown, baby.
All right, last 5 seconds. Get high out of the water. Ready, go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. Very nice.
All right, man.
Today is Saturday, and the jet lag is present, and so today is day like a rest, but not with nothing. Some exercise, it look like a warm up to stay in activity, to stay the body in activity.
I worked with tennis players, I worked with soccer players, and they have each their specialties. And I can say that Ciryl is really complete athlete. So I can do whatever I want in terms of mobility, which is really, really cool to work with that kind of athlete.
Yes, sir.
This is how Ciryl works. You have some athletes who they need to be alone. He's not that kind of athlete. he needs to share some stuff, to make some jokes, to make him comfortable with the environment.
This is the slot for my next poster right here. Ciryl Gane poster. This room's filled with victory. Feels real nice. It starts in that room and it comes down this hallway. I have every fight poster from my very first UFC fight, all signed by everybody on each card. Little cool stuff I get to pass on to my kids. I want to work hard to finish what I started. I don't want no bad juju in my man cave. All victory. My very first fight right here, UFC 87. Mauricio Shogun Hua, a fight that I'll never forget. I'll never forget his brother walking out holding that belt. And it was like, man, it was like waving a baby lamb in front of a lion. It was like just putting blood in the water. It was a bad mistake. He reminded me at the moment why I was there. And that was to win that belt. He was teasing me. Sure enough, I came out crazy. Flying knee right away. And dominated my first light heavyweight championship. And I plan on doing the same thing in this one. Just coming out, taking destiny by the and that's what I'm gonna do. Got Lyoto Machida, and he was my standard. He was the standard for me growing up. And that was a huge moment for me, finishing Lyoto Machida. I made him really big in my mind. Chael Sonnen, everybody knows that beef. John Jones. Oh, John Jones. It's interesting. Why would he do that? Yeah. He's a weird guy. Just had a whole lot of frustration in that fight that I had to get out. And I got it out. I got my championship belts. I got gloves from my all-time favorite fighter, Mr. Anderson Silva himself. I'm an Anderson Silva groupie to the day I die. I absolutely love Anderson Silva. And I'm not sure what happened to the other one, but this raggedy glove is what I wore at my first fight. And it's funny because it's just it reminds me about how broke I was when I first started my MMA career. This glove here had been sitting in my original gym. It was just in the corner, like just in a box with a whole bunch of other used gear. And I didn't have $1 to my name when I first started. So I used literally anything I could find. And this was a glove that I wore for my first fight. All the damage on this glove, none of it came from me. This is what I knew. This is what I came from. Now, at 35 years old, I can care less about being famous. I'm fighting for so much more than fame. Your name having meaning 50 years from now, that's winning to me. That's why I'm going after this heavyweight championship. I could have walked away with my titles, sailed off into the sunset. I'm not gonna lose all these years to a guy who is just here right now.
We're here in Red Rock. It's nice, the weather is nice. We are going to get some good images.
I don't know.
Get out of, our bubble, get fresh air. We get 1 or 2 cameramen here. They are capturing some content for promoting the fight. Ciryl is a big nature person. He feels like energy, connection with nature a lot. Every time he can escape and go in nature, he does.
On veut attendre l'action, frère.
1, 2, 3, ça tourne.
Oh, I like that. I like that. I can wake up every morning with this human. Imagine. You wake up. You open the window. Boom. Quality. Quality. I'm looking for that. Quality. I love Paris. I love my city. I love my country. But this, wow.
The elbows off the break from Ciryl Gane. He's excellent with those. He might even try to spin with that right elbow if he can get that right leg, right arm free.
It's crazy that some fighters don't study. I think an MMA fight is just one big test. And how do you go into a test without doing your homework? It's crazy. I believe that I'm one of the best fighters in the world, but I believe I could I could lose to any guy any given night, right here in Albuquerque. If you're not well rehearsed, I mean, anyone could throw a haymaker at you. Some guy at the bar could throw a haymaker at you. If you don't know what's coming, there's a good chance it may land. So I like to get real familiar with what I'm getting into. There's a reason why I don't take last-minute fights. Ciryl Gane, it's more like a chess match. I look at it as more as a chess match. You're two thinkers out there. And I like my odds in a chess match.
No. Actually, you win it. You good. But he's saying, oh, let's talk. No trash talk. No trash talk. He's trashing me.
No. Look at that. No, yes, of course, I'm a competitor, but also because you have a big mouth. You have a really big mouth. So this is my mission. Beautiful. What?
You winning? Huh? You winning? Oh my God. Yes. What are you doing, right?
You love that.
I'm coming up.
Stop it.
I let you win for camera.
Okay, cut the camera. And after, you're gonna... Yeah.
Can I get a picture? Oh, I bet. Thank you. Quick group shot.
Come on, guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much for all this. That's fine. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good workout, man. Man, you guys aren't even sweating.
Yeah, we were just resting.
Yeah, we're just sweating. This isn't the whole team, but these are some of the guys that I've been doing a lot of my work with. They're all here. Got my man Walt Harris, Big Walt, Big Ticket. We got my man Mike Rodriguez.
You already know. I better cook the chicken when I get home.
Maurice Green. What up? And from Zia Strength we got Jordan Chavez.
How you doing? How you doing?
I call him Mexican Fabio.
Mexican Fabio.
I've been living in Albuquerque for a long time, so when I don't have a fight coming up, usually it's a lot of love. It's a lot of love, a lot of highs, you know, kind of head nods. But as my fight gets closer, the enthusiasm kicks up quite a bit. People get pretty excited. Albuquerque is a known fighter city. I've been here for a long time. I've always represented Albuquerque, and I think the people here have a lot of pride in me being here. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna give it my best. We'll get them, yes, sir. And I have a lot of pride being here, and it's just good to feel the community support. It means everything to me. The funny thing right now is that there's about 20 people in the sauna waiting for me to get in there. I've never seen that sauna so packed. And so I'm just kind of waiting it out right now. I'm going to wait it out so that we actually have a place to sit once it's time to get in there.
All of Albuquerque, we got you. You know, you're our hero here. I can't wait. Let's go. You have a nice day, man. Let's go. I got a ball on. Nothing to do with this.
That's my man, Diego. People of Albuquerque motivates the out of me. They really do. You know, we've had some great fighters out here, you know, Danny Romero, Johnny Tapia, just some real legends. And I want to be one of the best champions they've ever seen. I really love being a part of the community. I love giving back to our community. I have a foundation, a care project, where we do a lot of local things here. And I think the majority of my work is going to be done when I'm done fighting. I think that's when I'm going to make my biggest impact on the city. And I'm excited for it. I'm looking forward to the future.
Bye. We'll be rooting for you. De nada.
So I am not cutting weight at all. Right now, I'm just used to sacrificing a little bit before the fight. I like suffering before the fight. I like getting in that hot sauna and just suffering a little bit. This close to the event, working on the mental side is really all you can do.
It's Monday night. We're here at Jackson's Acoma, and we're gonna just do one last little run through with the team, with the training partners and the coaches to make sure that everything's on point.
Fresh.
Feeling like $1 million.
You know what I mean? Philippians 4:13. I actually went through my whole training camp without a mouthpiece. And people think I'm absolutely crazy for doing that. I just try not to get hit in the face. You know what I'm saying? I try to be quick and have really strong defense.
Damn, hit churches on you, boy.
You can't study when you're hungry.
But how you gonna come through with the churches and not be like, hey, Mo, you know I like chicken?
It was a good training, and now we're gonna recover a little bit with the ice bath. The process are really family, like so great. So I hope Saturday we're gonna do well.
Shortly after takeoff, we'll be serving pumps.
How are you, lady?
Hi. Who are you? Who is he?
I'm a professional fighter, cage fighter.
Oh.
I'm gonna be.
Let me see your hand. Wow.
Big old hands. It feels great, man. It's surreal, man. We've been looking forward to this moment for a really long time, and now it's here. The wait is over. It's fight week, baby.
On behalf of this flight crew and Southwest Airlines, I'd like to first welcome you guys to Las Vegas.
Hey, man. Thank you, guys. Good luck. So nice to see you, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, dude. Appreciate the support. It means everything.
Hope you kick some ass Saturday.
Thanks. You know it, dude. I'm on it.
The crew, the energy, no weight cut, and the biggest, most prestigious title on the line for us to go claim on Saturday. So I think it's going to be the best one we've ever had.
Yeah, when I was younger, I used to believe that I had strength in my hair. You know the story of Samson and how he had this supernatural strength when he had long hair. I used to believe that, and if you look at a lot of my first fights, I would fight with a whole lot of hair.
No.
I hear that Ciryl Gane's soccer team, his online team is ranked top 60 in the world. I'm sitting here focusing on combat. He's out here playing video games. You saw his coach wear a freaking tuxedo for his interview. His coach is in suits. You guys haven't even showered today.
For the record, I did shower.
Of course, John Jones is a GOAT, so if you beat him, and I'm sure he's going to do it, Ciryl will be the next generation and the future.
No, I ain't gonna kick you. I ain't gonna kick you. I'm gonna hit you with this Philly shell. You don't got nothing for that. It's not to shake your hand. Yes, sir.
Let me grab that leg. I just want to feel. I just gotta feel. Wait, I just gotta feel. I gotta feel. Okay, that's good to start. Hold up now. Hold up. Look, he's strong. He's strong too. I see the matchup and say this is the toughest test for him because I look inside the matchup. Your size, your speed, your abilities. Does that bother you when he goes? He kind of almost dismissive of what you've done and your ability.
He like to talk like that. Maybe he need that to have more confidence. Maybe he need that to be more a dog.
I'm like a light mocha shade. No,
I got you.
Nah, oh, you heard me out there? Come on, boy. We got the room right here. We got the room right here. Yeah. It seems like a trick. It sounds like a trick. It don't feel right. So I feel set up. See, Bo, there's again. There you go again, Bo.
It's gonna get you tired, bro.
No, I ain't one of those heavyweights. See, they're wrist control.
I get all the heavyweights.
See,
tired,
I gotta teach you how to hand fight, Bo.
You know what they call me at Penn State?
Oh,
they call you heavyweight center. Up, down, where am I at?
Oh, hey. You know what's going down now. I was doing a little warm up. I just want to give you a little sample.
I appreciate it.
Hey, I want to teach them how to hand fight.
You got to.
You'll learn. Good game.
Ciryl, fighting again for the title, I guess, can you compare the feelings that you're feeling this time versus the first time around?
It's going to be a different fight. It's going to be a really different fight. The feeling is a little bit the same, with less pressure. It was my first experience against Francis with all of this media, whole long week. He's different. He's different. Now I look like a little bit more experimented. So yeah, and we feel good. We feel good. We're fine. We did a great camp, and we're chilling. We are not in the hotel. We are in the big house with all of my coaches, all of my partner, and family, so we're good.
Well, John, I know how excited you were when this fight got officially announced and put together. I guess now that we're just a couple days out from you getting back into the octagon, what is the feel like for you right now?
Oh, man, it feels awesome. I'm just so grateful to be here. I'm glad to be home. The promotion is just so different than it used to be. It's just like, it's really stepped up a notch, man. It's awesome. It's just really great. I'm soaking it all up. I'm trying my best to just enjoy the whole process and just have as much fun with it all as I can.
With John Jones, there's so many question marks, right? We've never seen him at heavyweight. So how did you prepare for this? Do you assume it's the exact same guy he was at light heavyweight, or there's going to be something better or worse? How did you prepare?
We expected during the camp to a beautiful John Jones, like fast, like he was in the light heavyweight, well-rounded, still well-rounded, with the same skills, and stronger, like an heavyweight, like a real heavyweight. So we expected this, and we did all the camp on this.
A lot of people are talking about wrestling versus striking and stuff like that, but in terms of big fight experience, you've done this, right?
Yes, sir.
He's had 1 or 2 big fights. The fight with Francis was a big fight. But do you think there's a chance that as he's walking to that cage on Saturday, the moment just starts to build and get to him, whereas it just won't for you?
You know, I could see him staying composed in the moment. He fought Tai Tuivasa in front of his home country. I'm sure that was a massive moment for him. But I'm not Tai Tuivasa. I look nothing like him. I don't perform like him. I'm not Derek Lewis. I'm not Francis Ngannou. I'm a much, much different athlete. I'm by far the most versatile athlete he's ever faced. I'm the most experienced athlete he's ever faced. And whether he realizes it in the cage, while walking to the cage or not, he will realize it maybe by round 2 or round 1. He'll realize it. He'll realize it.
I don't know if you looked at the betting odds, but you're the betting underdog in this fight. Does that surprise you?
Yeah, perfect. I like that. Yeah, it's perfect. I like that. Of course. We're talking about a guy with a big career, and I just started. Like I say, I got a really young career. So yeah, this makes sense.
You mentioned that you have a different motivation, and what is that for you now, and coming into this fight specifically?
One of my goals is for people to one day see, like, if a person like John could love Jesus Christ, and if a person like John could have a relationship with Jesus Christ, then maybe I can too.
You look good. How are you?
Good, champ.
How you been?
Good to see you.
That's amazing.
Thank
Very
you.
strong.
You know I'm a massive fan. You know I'm pulling for you, girl.
Same here.
Do your thing. Super grateful that you guys came out to see your boy. It means a lot. You guys ready for UFC 285? Who's ready? Who's gonna go to the fight? Who's gonna be in the arena? Make some noise if you're gonna be in the arena. Let's go. I understand that I don't always get the opportunity to shake hands with some of my biggest supporters. You guys mean the world to me. I've been fighting 3 years, and I love each and every one of you guys so much. So much. Guys, let's have some fun. How about it? Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Everybody have a good time. Let's go. What's up, baby boy? Nice to meet you, Zaya.
awesome turnout. Fans are magnificent, tremendous. There's a line all the way down the mall. I was actually a little tired earlier after all those interviews, but now I got my second win. Let's go. Hey.
Get us out of here, bro.
Thank you. Yes,
Can't wait till Saturday, bro.
I'm gonna get it done.
Can't wait.
I'm gonna get it done.
Thank you so much.
Go Bones!
Oh
my God. Thank you, oh my God.
Nice to meet you. Why you look like a wrestler?
I just finished wrestling season.
Oh, I can tell, bro. Let me see what you got. Let me see what you got, baby. Let me see what you got, baby. I know you want that leg. You ain't. Ooh. See, this is MMA, though, Bubba. This is MMA. You don't got yourself in trouble. He has heart. I respect that. How you doing, dude? How are you? Good. How are you? Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Bob.
Are you gonna be at the fight on Saturday?
Yes, sir.
Who you rooting for? Let's go. Good answer. That was a test. You passed it. Nice, dude. Try to put that heart rate. Give this man a seat here. Give this man a seat. Let him breathe here for a second.
So I got diagnosed with leukemia in 2020.
Okay. How's that going?
Good. I finished treatment about 6 months ago. So came back for my last wrestling season after taking 3 years off because of treatment. Ended up placing a state, so.
Nice. Wait, so after 3 years off, you can still be a winner?
Just a little bit.
I love it, man. I haven't fought in 3 years. So just hearing your story right now is motivating to me.
Yeah.
And consider me a new friend. How about that?
Thank you.
Yeah, everyone chit-chat, shoot.
Sounds good.
Yeah? Sounds good. Do you train at all? MMA?
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. I'm trying to get back into it, but.
You're a little light for my team, but if you ever want to come and visit,
sounds good.
You're more than welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
My brother.
Thank you.
Hugs? You hug or what? My brother. Pleasure to meet you.
He's back. Here is the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world and one of the greatest mixed martial artists of all time, Jon Bones Jones.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming out today. We appreciate it. Who's got the first question?
Start with Jon Jones, please.
Yeah.
Jon, I don't know that we've seen many reactions like this at a press conference, so can I just ask kind of what you're feeling right now, and is there anything you want to say to this crowd?
What's going on, Las Vegas? I love you guys too. I'm just honored. I'm honored. I'm grateful to be back. Thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for having me back in this position. And yeah, it's fight week. 3 hard years of dedication and focus, and I'm back, and I'm just so grateful. That's it.
I mean, you said, hey, you're fighting to be the greatest of all time, but I know you've also said, hey, I believe I've already done enough to be the greatest of all time. So do you feel in this fight, as you're moving up, that your legacy is on the line at all as the greatest of all time, or is that already secure by what you've accomplished before?
What do you guys think? You guys think I'm the greatest of all time, or what? Yeah. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love.
And then just for Ciryl, if I could. Ciryl, yesterday Jon said,
He's okay.
Ciryl, yesterday, Jon said that above all else, he knows that he won't lose to you because you got outworked by Francis Ngannou, and he just can't see himself losing to somebody that got outworked by Francis Ngannou. How do you respond to that?
Yes, I did a lot of mistake against Francis on the wrestling game because I expected more about him striking game. So I was not focused on the wrestling game. So he surprised me. He did well, very well. And you see, he's a really strong guy. So yes, I did a mistake. Tomorrow is going to be against Jon Jones. Everybody knows the level of the wrestling game of Jon Jones. But I'm focused about that. I'm focused on it.
So we work on it, and we're going to be ready for him.
Is he underestimating how strong you are?
Yeah. It's interesting to hear Ciryl say that it was a strength issue. I spend a lot of time in the weight room. I feel like not only am I a very strong athlete right now, but I have a lot of technique. It's more than strength. So it just makes me feel even better that he believes that it was strength that got him to the floor. I'm coming with a lot of strength, a lot of endurance, and most importantly, some pretty strong technique.
Do you feel like what you did in your camp had to be restructured to fight the GOAT?
Yes, I'm really happy to this opportunity. I realize, and I like the feeling. I like the feeling. I like it. Hey, okay. I like the feeling. I know we have a lot of fans behind him, and I like that. Coming back from 3 years ago, that's cool, and I'm really aware about the opportunity. I know who is this guy, and I respect this guy another time, and we're going to do war. No worries for that.
If John wins the heavyweight title and racks up a few title defenses, is the debate going to be over?
Yeah, I really haven't run into anybody who's really debated it much, but if there is any debate out there, that would definitely be the end of it. I mean, realistically, when you look at John's career, he's undefeated. He should be 27-0 right now. He won that fight. That fight should have been a stoppage, not a DQ. The one drives me crazy. It must definitely drive him crazy. So he's undefeated. And if you look at the people that he went through, to win the title, defend the title, it's very impressive, and it's undeniable that he's the greatest of all time.
It's the game, baby.
Let's go.
What's up, man?
Man, I'm honored.
You know why I'm out here running? Because I put blood, sweat, and tears in this. And ain't nobody gonna stop me from doing this. I don't want to hear you crying.
The thing about John, he's able to slow things down and kind of clear space out in his mind and find that right moment. Your mind goes somewhere. It doesn't go to a happy spot. It goes to a spot of desperation. Get out, flee.
Amen.
Amen.
All right, next athlete to the stage, one of the men around whom this fight card was built, the former UFC interim heavyweight champion and now the #1 contender, Ciryl Gane.
247.5.
Ready, confident, that's it.
Former UFC light heavyweight champion, Bones Jones.
248.
And with that, your UFC heavyweight title fight is now official.
John Jones, the heavyweight debut, 3 years.
A little nervous, which is expected. It means that I care what I'm doing. But there's a calm, there's a peace of just like a gladiator being back in its arena. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
What's happening, my friends? Welcome to the weigh-in.
He became the youngest UFC champ back in 2011. 14 title fight wins.
King and queen, step aside.
I feel much better as a heavyweight. I'm coming back to get what's mine. I have an obligation to greatness, to leave my body out there, to leave my talent out there for the world to see.
Ciryl Gane, former interim heavyweight champ.
This guy's an elite level athlete. He is so fluid with his movements, and he literally just breaks people down.
Huge shots from Gane. Lewis covers up. Total domination. Oh my God. What a finish by Ciryl Gane.
Man, he has fancy kickboxing.
I'm gonna fall, and it's gonna be him.
I believe I'm gonna make this fight look surprisingly easy.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for the heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing Ciryl Gane. Official weight 247.5. And his opponent, the former UFC light heavyweight champion, the return of the GOAT, Johnny Bones Jones. Official weight 248 from Mr. Jones. Give us your thoughts on how you feel this fight will go.
This fight looked like a big bonus for me, and I'm so happy about these opportunities. If I win tomorrow, I got a bet, the baddest guy in this planet, and because of his career, he's a GOAT, so this is the second bonus for me, so I'm really happy to be here tonight.
Well, good luck to you, sir. We'll see you tomorrow night.
I'm just grateful. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for being here. I was blessed with a tremendous gift, and it's an honor to display it in front of all you guys. So tomorrow night, and still I'll say, let's get it.
Well, I can't wait to watch. Good luck to you, sir. John Jones, ladies and gentlemen.
When you're the best in the world, greatness isn't just expected. It's something one demands of themselves. 28 fights into his legendary career, no one has delivered quite like John Jones. 20 wins, most in light heavyweight history. 14 title wins. Tonight, the eyes of the entire sports world are set firmly on Las Vegas, Nevada. A French sniper with the athleticism, the stunning footwork, and the raw power to smash the GOAT.
I'm going out there to dominate. I believe I'm gonna make this fight look surprisingly easy.
Jones versus Gane, and it starts right now.
Dateline, Las Vegas.
He's the very best I've ever seen at managing distance.
I mean, Ciryl Gane is what we called that new breed of heavyweight.
That was the scene yesterday at the ceremonial weigh-in. John Jones, of course, has never lacked for confidence, and that has been the buzzword this week. The former UFC interim heavyweight champion, Ciryl Gane, also in the building, the biggest superstar in MMA history, Conor McGregor, and his Roadhouse co-star.
Arguably the greatest mixed martial artist of all time returns to the octagon after a 3-year layoff. But he takes on a new breed of UFC heavyweight and #1 ranked Ciryl Gane.
We made so much about this guy moving like a bantamweight at 250 pounds. He has that.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big moment for John Jones. And as a fan of the sport, you can't help but be excited.
Both fighters 6'4" tall. Both fighters coming in well below the weight limit. Reach advantage with John Jones.
When I say stop, you stop. If you want to touch, now's the time. God bless.
Left hand over the top for Jones.
John's got the clinch.
And he's got him down immediately.
Now you see Jones trying to get a hook in. He's attacking guillotine.
And he's putting pressure.
Jon Jones, the greatest of all time. Jon Jones.
Jon took no punishment except a kick to the nuts. Got him down immediately. So here we're going to see the takedown. He ducks the punch. He's under the chin. Oh, he's under the chin.
Yeah, he got his hands
under the chin.
Oh, that's a lot of
that's
punch there.
nice.
Oh, yeah, he's
Amazing.
squeezing there. Yeah, Gane wasn't going anywhere. That was much tighter than it looked.
Can I get a song? I gotta give thanks to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
The greatest of all time, ladies and gentlemen, Jon Jones!
We've got to start with the main event, right? Jon Jones closed the show in style. I guess, what can you say about his performance to move up to heavyweight 3 years away?
Listen, anybody deny this guy is the GOAT anymore? I don't think anybody would deny it. Not only is he the greatest light heavyweight ever, he looks like the greatest heavyweight ever, too. So, I mean, there were a couple of interviews leading up to this fight where he was saying, I'm going to make this look easy. And I thought that was a silly thing to say. The guy is unfucking believable, man. He really is.
I never forget when he claimed the light heavyweight title that you kind of mentioned at the time. You were a little worried about him and how he was going to be in his career and what was going to happen. What do you think now that he's your heavyweight champion? I mean, do you feel like he's a new guy at this point, or you still have concerns about what happens?
You know, let's just put it this way. I mean, Jon Jones, there's no doubt that Jon Jones is special. He's the greatest of all time. He's undefeated. He's never lost a fight ever in the UFC. He's fought all the best competition out there. But dealing with him is like dealing with an artist, is the best way to explain it. And I don't know what's going to happen from here on out, you know? I'm just happy we got to see what we saw tonight. It just and many of us that have been in the game for a long time, some of you might disagree, some of you might agree. I'm a big believer in ring rust and what it does to you. We didn't even get to see any ring rust. Who knows if there was any ring rust tonight? He just went in there and literally made it look like nothing, like it was the easiest thing in the world for him to do. He's a total freak of nature, and he's the best ever.
You know, you and I have talked a long time about how good Jon would have been if he didn't get in all that trouble or anything. Now that you see him, even though he's older now than he was before, do you think he can be even better as a heavyweight than he was as a light heavyweight?
I don't think that you and I ever really argued about how good he could be. He was. He is. He's always been the great. I mean, through all the things that me and Jones have been through, you know, in both of our careers here, I've never denied that this guy's the best ever. The question is, how big would he be right now? And I say, I mean, you see, he's got the biggest heavyweight fight of all time, one of the top grossing fights. Eric was just telling me tonight this is going to be one of the biggest social media events we've ever done, et cetera, et cetera. The question is, this guy he should be on Nike commercials. Those are the things when you talk about how big and how great Jon Jones could have been had he not had the personal problems. Those are the questions that we'll never know.
And you look at him now, do you think, given his attitude that he has, you know, he seems so grateful for things, he seems in great condition, that he can go on a long time, right? I mean, who knows what he wants to do, but do you see in him that he has a number of fights in him if he chooses to do that?
I don't know. This is what you get when you're dealing with Jon Jones. I know he wants to fight Stipe. He wants to fight Stipe. He's interested in that fight. You know, if that fight happens, awesome. We get to see this talented freak, perform again. If not, I don't know. Who knows? I told Hunter, charter a jet and send him right back to New Mexico right now. Let's get him home safe and sound.
The other thing I wanted to ask you about was, like, Was Gane, he made Gane not look very good, and Ciryl gets out wrestled by Francis, now comes in this fight. Do you think Ciryl needs to kind of go back to the drawing board and kind of take a look at what he's doing? Obviously a great athlete, but maybe hasn't gotten all the pieces together that he needs to compete against these kind of guys?
Well, the Francis fight, if he doesn't go for the heel hook, he wins that fight. I mean, he made one silly mistake, out of the 5 rounds. Tonight, to even compare Francis Ngannou or Ciryl Gane to John Jones, you can't even compare him to this guy. He went in there and finished. I don't know how you got. I still can't fucking believe what I saw. How easy and how fast and how simple he made that look. It's still blowing my mind. So it's hard to even talk about him in any other heavyweights.
Last thing I wanted to ask you is, how much of it do you think in his case is mental? Like, he's a guy, when he focuses, he seems like he raises it up even a higher level than he is, when he's, doing whatever else he does. When he said he didn't train for Gus and he fought a great fight, but then when he does focus, he seems like against DC, he brought it up another level. Do you think that mental aspect of his game could get him higher and bring him to another level in the sport?
I don't know if there is another level. I think he is the level. He's the level. I mean, I've heard stories that I don't know if they're true or not true. I don't know what's true or not true anymore these days. But if the stories are true that I've heard of John Jones in the past when he was the dominant light heavyweight champion, wow. Stories of not training and partying too much and just showing up here and fighting these incredible fights and beating the absolute best in the world. And even if you look at him tonight, he's had 3 years to put on the weight. A lot of people are saying, I don't know, he looks soft. What if this, that, and, blah, blah, blah. Ciryl Gane is a monster in great physical shape and everything else. John Jones went in there and just treated him like he was a little kid. So I think he is the level. I don't know if there's any other level higher than John Jones.
I don't mean to potentially put a dampener on John's major success that he has right here, but he said he's not getting lit this weekend, but he's got an after party here in Vegas. Does that at all worry you slightly?
He has an after fight party here?
Yes, he does. I think it's at Hakkasan. Not that I'm flogging tickets.
There's a billboard for it on the street.
Is there really?
Yeah. So does that worry you at all slightly? I mean,
it does a little bit, yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to lie.
Bonjour. Comment ça va?
John, congratulations. You've had more than your share of championship victories throughout your career, but I guess this one might feel a little different, a little special. I guess, can you put into words what this one means to you?
I'm just so grateful. I'm very grateful. Without my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, I would have never made it this far. And I just want to acknowledge him in everything that I am and everything that I do. I want to thank everybody out there who prayed for me. I felt their energy, and I'm very grateful. This fight means a lot. It means a lot. I'm humbled by it, and it just goes to show that no matter what happens in life, if you just continue to strive, put one foot in front of the other, the sky's the limit, and this world really can be your oyster.
Can you talk about the feeling as you stepped in there tonight, right? I mean, it's been 3 years. You're up a weight class against a very big dude. I mean, was there a different nervous kind of energy than usual when you got in there?
I mean, Ciryl Gane has a great physique. We all know that. The guy looks like a bodybuilder. But, my coach just reminded me, John, Thiago Santos had a really awesome physique. Vitor Belfort had muscles in his earlobes. And so it was just like, it's not a bodybuilding competition. At the end of the day, it's about heart, it's about grit, it's about wanting to be out there. And my buddy Brian McKenzie, he said something to me right before I went out to the cage. He said like neurologically, a cow and a lion, they feel the same emotions when they're fighting. They're both pumped up with adrenaline. He said the only difference is the lion actually wants to be there. And it was a perfect thing to say to me in a moment because I was nervous. And he reminded me, bro, it's normal.
And do you want to be here? And at that moment, I was like, oh, yeah, I want to be here. And I want more. And I just went out there with a very offensive mindset, and we got it done.
You know, you've always been a popular fighter, but it seems like this week you've gone to another level, right? The press conference, I know you really enjoyed that, the way the crowd reacted to you. What was it like tonight? You know, you kind of got the biggest pop of all when you got in the cage. The place went nuts. And, you know, a lot of times you've been the bad guy, right? Now you were the good guy, and everybody was happy to see you. What did that feel like for you?
You know, when I first got into the UFC, I would talk about God a lot and wanting to be a good person. And then people got to see that my life wasn't perfect, that I make mistakes, and that I sin, and that I fall down. And I think for a long time people looked at me as just an incredibly fake individual. And I think as of right now, I think people can just see that I'm a human, that I do love God, but I'm a human. And Christians aren't perfect. And I just think I'm more relatable to people than I've ever been. And, you know, despite how many times I mess up, I do try to stand for good and something that's bigger than me. And I just think there's a relatability that I have with people, where either you absolutely hate me or you're just learning to understand the man that I am. And I just think it's going over well for me.
I don't know if you saw, but Francis tweeted, "Good job, Johnny Boy. Sincerely, the heavyweight king." Do you have a response to Francis Ngannou referring to himself?
Francis is a big old pussy.
John, I mean, when you talk about a victory like this, comeback, the layoff, win a second title, you know, title second weight class, was there ever any thought of just, you know, this may be the night you could just walk away on top? Did that ever cross your mind to say, hey, it may not even get better than this, it's such a big victory?
It is a big victory, but I feel like you're not the champ unless you defend that belt. And I got at least one more in me, and that's what I'm going to give the fans.